Cook, serve, delicious. So I was looking into this game. I looked into it earlier, but I didn't have a way to play it. Now I do. And I was playing it a little bit today, and that's kind of why I'm like addicted to it right now. So we're gonna start a stream save that isn't already here. That sounds fine. It's essentially a game where you run a cafe, a store inside of a tower, like a corporate building. Welcome to the Sarasota Tower. This historical building was once home to the luxurious Cook Serve Delicious restaurant that has been in disrepair along with the rest of the tower. However, the recent economy boom has filled this tower to capacity, and the owners of the tower would like to reopen the Cook Serve Delicious restaurant and put you at the helm. You need to take this now 0-star cafe and turn it into a 5-star world-class restaurant. So first, we'll learn the basics very quickly, but before we do that, we need to see how much you're willing to handle. Let's cook. Standard difficulty is the norm for Cook Serve Delicious, which can prove to be very difficult for many users, but over time you'll gain a great understanding in cooking food perfectly, serving many customers as you progress through your career, building your perfect menu, and winning at various special events. Perhaps one day your skills will rise to the level of Iron Cook. It all starts here. Extreme difficulty is a nightmare. Difficulty level adds 50 buzz forever, gives you a $15,000 starting bonus, unlocks all secondary foods, start with 6 prep stations, disables the munchies detractor, decreases customer patience, and introduces a new super rush hour. This mode is almost impossible. It will likely destroy you. No matter what your skill level might be, do not choose this mode. Now, this is essentially your hard level, or your impossible difficulty. For the people who have either have a lot of skill and the ability to learn quickly, so that they can pick this right away, which I probably wouldn't recommend in general, or people who have played a lot and have a lot of understanding, know the hotkeys and stuff like that, to where they have nothing to learn anymore. They just have to put their skills to the test. For everyone else, it's standard difficulty, because that's where you learn and you better yourself. So here's the tutorial. This is your main restaurant serving area. It doesn't look the best, but hey, you'll fix it up in no time. You can press the bottom right pause button or hit escape to pause the game at any time during the day. Click here to continue. To the left is your prep stations, these right here. You'll start out with 4, but you'll earn more as you gain stars for your restaurant. You can take orders and serve food from here, so let's give it a try. This is a customer ticket. Press the number on your keyboard, in this case 1, to start the order. Now you have a corn dog in front of you. The right menu shows you which keys to press for what ingredients. And the bottom ticket is how the customer wants the food made. Once you're done with that order, hit enter to serve it to the customer. Now, this is a big deal, because my camera's in the way for one, so we're gonna fix that. My camera can sit here, and it won't be blocking anything at all. I hope not. Not a lot of anything, anyway. I didn't do the tutorial the first time I played through. I skipped it on accident. So I didn't know about this. I never noticed this while I was playing the game. Like, I literally thought I was supposed to look at the pictures up there at the tab to guess how they wanted their food. So I was like making burgers the same way every time and wondering, am I cooking them too long, or am I not cooking them enough? What am I doing wrong? And when I figured it out, I was like, wow, light bulb. So he wants the yellow dog, which is just mustard. and mustard is M. Or you could click the mustard and the ketchup, but you'll find when you're getting bombarded, the mouse method isn't as fast as you would hope. Hotkeys are much faster. Great job! There are 3 different types of satisfaction levels. Perfect orders, no mistakes, customers happy will come back. Average orders, the customer isn't happy because mistakes were made and they might not come back. Or bad orders, customer is angry, doesn't pay because there were lots of mistakes and you probably forgot the order altogether. And they're probably not coming back. Strive for the perfect orders. You can also mouse to complete orders. Try using the mouse for this order by clicking the order ticket. Now you can do that, but it's faster this with the hotkeys. That's what I'll be using. Now try clicking the red keys on the instruction menu on the right to place the ingredients, and then click the red enter button to serve. Ketchup and mustard. So you would click ketchup and mustard and then serve. Now you can see the difference in speed. Instead of moving your hand over and quickly pressing KM enter, you have to move the mouse. I actually don't touch my mouse at all unless I'm in the selection screen in between days. I keep my hands on the keyboard because it's faster. Great job! You just learned how to serve a customer. Now let's try a more complex food that requires you to cook before serving. You can now use the mouse and or keyboard for the remaining foods. The burger requires you to cook the meat before preparing the food. Click or use the keyboard to call up the order to begin. 1 meat patty, so we put 1 patty on the grill and click it. Then the timer goes. The burger is now cooking, so you need to wait a few seconds for the meat to grill at the right temperature before serving. Once the order turns blue, it is ready to be prepared. Select the order too soon or too late, and your customer will have raw or burnt meat and will likely have a bad rating. The burger is ready. Click on it or press 1 on your keyboard now to finish the order. Now you can see the bar. Now too early would be before this happens, like while the timer is still going. Too late would be after this bar, the fill-up bar, that starts on green, then it's yellow, then it's red. Well, then it's yellow, then it's orange, then it's red. Once that bar fills up and you wait after that, it's over. The thing goes away because you burnt it. So you want to click it as soon as you can. Meat, lettuce, bacon, cheese, tomatoes. Now look at how fast that was. Then you serve. Great work! You have just completed a more advanced order. You can always set different keys for different ingredients in the key bindings menus if you don't like the default controls. I might try that. There are 2 types of orders that you'll find in Cook Serve Delicious. When an order is highlighted blue after cooking, it will require additional prep work. When an order is highlighted yellow, there is no more prep work and is ready to be served to the customer, simply selecting it to serve immediately. So based on the color, which I didn't know, this is interesting. You know it's raw if it's like got this gray border. It's cooked and ready to be prepped if it's got this blue border, or it's just ready to go. And it's done cooking. Well, it's done cooking and ready to go if it's got this yellow reddish border. And then it's burnt if you fucked up and you left it there and it's got this red border. You can only prepare 1 food at a time. However, you can serve yellow cooked orders to customers immediately even when preparing a different order. I did not know that. Simply by pressing the number or clicking on the order to serve at any time. That's awesome. Customers won't wait around forever to have their food order taken. You'll notice that this food is slowly going to disappear from the screen. If it goes away completely, the customer will leave angrily and will cause bad buzz for your restaurant. There are ways of extending customer patience via the equipment menu, which will be unlocked later in the game. And we'll get into that as we get into the game. There are also chores to contend with, but that's enough tutorials for now. You can always select practice chores in the tutorial menu to try out all the chores you'll need to complete daily. I won't be doing that because I know all the chores and I know how to do them. So you'll just get to see them as I'm playing. And with that, you've just learned the basics of cooking and serving. Great job! Now let's dive into the managing part of Cook Serve Delicious, which is vital in ensuring customers are always flowing into your restaurant. So, this is your managing menu. From here you can control your food menu, buy new items, and a whole lot more. You'll work from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. at the restaurant. Then between each day you'll come back to this menu to plan out your business. First we'll need to buy some food and put out your menu. You have a starting budget that should allow you to purchase 3 to 5 foods out of the initial 20 that's offered. You can do that via the View by Foods menu. You'll notice a few foods require a piece of equipment before you can buy them. You can go to the equipment menu to purchase a stove, grill, or deep fryer to expand the selection of foods you can buy. The equipment menu will be expanded even more once you've completed your first day. On the left of the foods are a series of boosters and detractors. These are elements of food that can help or hurt your business by bringing in more customers during the day or run them off entirely. The potential daily intake of customers is displayed as a percentage called buzz, from the lowest of 0 to the absolute max of 100%. Buzz is vital to keeping customers. The higher your buzz, the faster the customers will come through your door during the day. Perfect orders gain buzz for the next workday. Average orders add nothing, and bad orders subtract buzz. So you lose buzz if you do really poorly, you get buzz if you do really well, and you get nothing if you sort of half-ass it. You can see all of this in action in your daily buzz menu, so you can see where you're getting all your buzz or where you're losing all your buzz, and the in-between. The flex, which is like situational buzz. Like the nose there under the detractors is one specifically for the morning. So it goes under flex because it doesn't affect all day. It only affects one portion of the day. Once you've bought foods, you'll need to add them to the active menu. The active menu is a board that your customers will be able to order from during the day. You can serve up to 6 different foods per day. Now, we can later. On the first day, we cannot. My save I have right now that I was doing before the cast has the 6 menu slots. We won't have them right away, and that's okay. It's perfectly fine to have that. You must plan out your menu each day to balance out which foods gain the most buzz and which combinations work best. Some food boosters and detractors will only allow you to serve them for 2 straight days before causing bad buzz, as customers always crave new items. Some foods stay fresh forever, etc. Which I can show you those bonuses and detractors after. Those are the basics of Cook Serve Delicious. Once new opportunities open up, you'll get some helpful emails. So go visit your main menu and check out your email client. Buy some foods and equipment, and get prepped for your first big day. Good luck! And that's it. So these are our patch notes. We don't need that. Welcome to the Sarasota email client. Okay. We aren't actually going to read all these. I'm just going to click them because some of them give me bonuses and stuff like that. That's good. Now, there are a couple of foods I'm comfortable with, and those are going to be the ones I buy first. And one of them is steak. Steak gives big tips if you have a tip jar. People will tip you big for a good steak. It's good for health nuts. because I don't know why. Steak isn't really healthy for you. It's not unhealthy for you either. Competition. So it's good for iron cook stuff. But we won't be getting into that anytime soon. VIP ore, so it, once you get high up in the game, like 4 stars, it's a good menu item for that. It also, menu rot. This is one of the 2 things they were talking about with items that have to be taken off your menu periodically, and items that never have to be taken off if you don't want them to. Menu rot, if your item has menu rot on it, which most do, they either have this or the other one, it means after a couple of days, you need to take this off your menu, because if you have it on your menu, it's going to hurt your buzz, because you're serving the same thing over and over again. So you need to rotate it, which is why we got to buy a couple more foods after the first day, so that we can get steak off the menu and get something fresh in that won't hurt the ratings. Slow cooker. This takes a long time to cook, and it causes a lot of plate buildup, which I don't really think about plate buildup, because plates are one of the easiest chores to deal with. One of the faster chores to deal with. Note the ones with the no sign, the circle with the cross, are ones I can't get because I don't have equipment to get them, like the hamburger, which I require the grill for the hamburger. We're gonna get beer, because beer is awesome. This is the other one, staple food. The staple foods are the opposite of menu rot, so it'll either have the stapler or the shitty burger. Staple foods never have to be taken off your menu. They'll always be good to go. So the only negative is you are working in a tower, and they frown upon liquor in a business environment. So that's the negative to we're gonna buy the chicken breast, because I didn't get the chicken breast last time. I kind of want it. And the baked potato. Now, the baked potato is subject to menu rot too, which can be a problem if we don't make some decent money early. We're not going to use the chicken breast, we're going to use the potato. I need to be able to make enough money to buy this next round, or in 2 days, which I should be able to do, because this won't go bad. Or the corn dog. The corn dog would be fine too. It's not the best item, and my buzz won't benefit from it, but it's not. It's better than serving something that's gone stale. So now we're starting the first day. Medium iced tea. The sodas are probably one of my slowest menu items that I use consistently, almost every day. Because there's so many options, especially after you start upgrading the sodas. So there's a good chance I could fuck up the sodas. And they tend to be what caused me to drop my combos. So the first chore we got was the toilet, flushing the toilet. Which happens a lot until you get the upgrade to reduce that by half. The potato is the one that took me the longest of my staple items that I'm decent with, because it has weird hotkeys, and figuring out where they all are was difficult. Fucking first potato. Trash is a shitty. Is a shitty thing to get when you're doing this, because it's kind of a pain in the dick. Because until you've upgraded, and that's the first upgrade I'm going to be looking for, is the trash. It's a pain in the ass to go day by day without upgrading your trash system. Because it lowers the bags to like 2 bags each time trash comes up instead of 5 or 6, which is ridiculous. Because compared to all the other ones, it's the only one you have to like go slow on. You have to hit up, then right, then up, then right, then up, then right, with a delay in between the buttons. So it's by far the worst. Sure. Because as you can see, you can flush the toilet, wash your hands immediately. One after the other. Bam, bam. Yeah. Now the beer, you see I have to hold the button and then let go at the right time. If I let go too late, it foams over, and that is a mistake. And if I let go too early, it's not full, and that's a mistake. Those are minor mistakes though. If it's just barely not full enough or barely too full. But you'd think it being too full wouldn't be a mistake. But I guess professionalism, because you are in an office. And it's almost rush hour again. Which is not going to be fun. Because chances are trash is coming up again. Dishes is also really bad. Because there's a lot of dishes, and it's one I need to... Oh wow, I fucked up. I can't believe that. And I do take the simple approach to doing the beers. Like I barely don't fill it up all the way and stop it. Then I tap the keg slowly to top it off, so that I don't fuck up. Chances are we're dropping the money on the dishwasher first, if we get it this level, because I'm pretty sure I'd have the money for it. I like how I can serve a steak while I'm in the bathroom. Makes sense, right? Like while I'm throwing trash out. So the day's over, but we still gotta serve this shit. And now that they're served, and I'm a little upset I got that one average. Because I would have got a perfect day. And every perfect day you get $250. So this is our 1-star restaurant checklist. To get 1 star, we've got to complete these things. We've got to complete 20 days of service, get a 12 times perfect combo on 3 days, own 6 foods and drinks. We have 5 apparently. I don't think I do. And make $100 in tips and pass 1 safety inspection. A scrawny bony man walks into a drugstore asking generalist strength pills and tonics. You mean to tell me these pills will increase my strength 10 times? Asks the scrawny man to the pharmacist. Of course, good sir. Next week the scrawny man comes back mad and angry. These pills did nothing to multiply my strength whatsoever. When multiplying your strength, said the pharmacist, did you start with a base of 0? That would be true. The tip jar is now available to purchase. You can read more about it and buy today in the equipment menu. More about upgrades. So that's just about upgrades, because we've unlocked the beer upgrade. We can also get the tip jar now, which is cool. We need the dishwasher, but we're gonna get the tip jar and buy a new food because we need it. So we're gonna buy pretzels because they're cheap. So we're gonna start day 2 like that. And we got 51 buzz because we did good the first day. So setting traps is common as well if you have like meats on your menu. If I remember, it's meats. I know they come for fish, even though I've not actually used fish. Well, I just fucked that up. So he's angry at me. That's not gonna look good on my resume. 1 medium diet, sir. Diet what? Diet water? I don't think you should be drinking that because diet water probably doesn't exist. If it did, people would probably try it. It's like, ah, the healthiest thing in the world. I need something better. I'm only hydrating myself. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck. Sour cream, bacon, onions. Somehow made it through that. Okay. Got it. Here's your steak, ma'am. There's your steak, sir. Thank you for the $8 tip. You are a bro. Here's your buttery potato. Let me get you that brewski, sir. Cheese, sour cream, butter, and bacon. There's your fucking disgusting potato. Medium grape soda? You got it. You don't look like the type of person who would be drinking grape soda, but... I'm not one to judge. I guess I am, because I just did, but... Don't mind me, sir. Hey, how's it going? Throw the trash away! Throw the trash away. There's your beer. Cook that steak. There you go, ma'am. Medium cola without ice. There you go. Medium cola with no ice. Weren't you just in here? Thank you for the tip. Oh god, rush hour. Nice. Shake all the seasonings on your steak and just throw it at your face. You can eat this if I just throw it in your general direction, right? Face meat hot steak, right? I hope that's the right amount of seasoning. Don't worry, I'm just outside throwing the trash out. You can just pick your steak up, don't worry about it. There's your potato. That day's gone, this day's gone pretty smooth, which is nice. Other than the major fuck up at the beginning of the day, which I just remembered I did, which upsets me because it means I'm not gonna get my perfect. I was giving that guy a small cola instead of like a large water. But we don't talk about that. Don't worry, you only came in the last minute. But I'll make your potato. Because I like you. I like your face. And you didn't tip me? You dick. We also had an average because I was kind of fumbling the ball at the beginning. But I mean... we couldn't have done that bad. We got $52 in tips. Menu route is occurring, which means we gotta pull our potato and our steak off the menu. So, essentially weather alerts are good for business because it means, as this message says, it means more people are going to stay at the office and eat at my restaurant. And that's a good thing. You want that. So you want the weather to be shit, which is pretty funny. So, this guy just sent me $250 for being his favorite restaurant, and he won the lottery. So we got money. We can't use it for what I want to use it for yet, which is why we're not going to use it. Because I want this. I want this dishwasher or this garbage service. Those are what I want. And I've got enough foods to where I don't have to worry about menu rot. So we can keep my money for upgrades to now I have something that has an aroma, as you can see up there, which essentially means I lose some of my business in the morning. But considering how high my buzz is right now, it's not gonna matter too much. Now I'm gonna get a lot of like chicken orders, which is gonna suck, cause 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 season blank. Because you have to hit it 6 times. And then season it. And I haven't done much chicken, so like I'm not used to it. So we're just gonna beat on the meat, so to speak. That actually sounds right. I have no idea if that was 6. I'll get to all your chicken, don't worry. I actually like how fast I can get through. The dishes. Even though it's probably not that fast. I just hit the 2 key instead of the 1 key, which is what happened there, obviously. And I can't scream because, like, me screaming just sounds like... Well, I don't know what it sounds like over the microphone, but, like... People start asking questions when I scream because I don't do it. I just want to, like, fucking throw something when I make stupid mistakes like that. Butter. Buttery goodness. Yeah, it's rush hour. Damn. That's a lot of chicken. A lot of chicken. Boom. Just taking care of everything. Oh. Oh god. You probably can hear that, which is